All right, so we are back, and we're going to continue our playthrough. We had just gotten to the Quetanauts, and we're going to meet them, start their mission chain, hopefully get the Xperimental Shuttle, and then we'll see where we go from there. All right, so here we are.
Renewable energy production array.
We will go ahead and dock. Docking with the Hyperion is going to be interesting. Don't have a lot of experience doing docking with large ships, so bear with me here as we attempt this. I'm also a little impatient, so I like to get thrusters and boost in a little bit. It's probably not going to serve us well once we get close, but that's fine. Fortunately, the Hyperion is a pretty nimble ship. Oh. Okay, that was pretty easy. Just get close and there you go. All right, let's get up and go see the contact here. Let's make the mission, set it to active.
Thank you for my friends will be envious of our meeting. I also have a mission for you, if you have interest. Ah, yes, the mission. From our limited information, we allow a form of barter. This can be for wares or even for ships. I have been tasked with assessing whether outsiders can stomach barter as a way to make profits. If you don't mind being my lab Agnew, I can send barter tasks to your mission interface.
Sure, we can do a barter. Let's talk
We've been
about
isolated for generations.
Wow.
Mitsuno's remembrance is a haven of peace and harmony.
Don't go outside the other. Don't go in the rest of the network.
Ah,
yes. Let's talk about the grandmother.
Civilization. She is our savior and the reason why we have enjoyed centuries of peace and prosperity.
Centuries, you say?
Ruler? Ha! No, remembrance has no ruler. She is wisdom. They say she sees the future.
Fascinating. All right, let's get back to you.
Do come back again. May the grandmother smile on you, stranger.
All right, so these folks use a form of trading just for bartering, so you don't use credits, you just trade things for things, right? Like, so we need to go get 1250 medical supplies. It's probably going to be, let's see how much that costs us.
Sir.
And barter wares. All right. So while we're doing that, let's go check out the rest of.
Autopilot engaged.
Looks like there's a lot of traffic going this way, so I bet there's a gate somewhere around that way. In the meantime, let's try to find some medical supplies and see who can sell them. Medical supplies for sale. Over here. All right, medical supply factory. All right. 1200 is a lot, so we probably actually want to use the Hyperion for that. Let's go. Do we see?
Autopilot disengaged.
I see a gate. Tell you what, let's just go get these medical supplies. Let's fly there. Start guidance.
Autopilot engaged.
Those are other righteous empire. Are we going to go buy the person from this? Kind of. We can make it on the way, so let's do that. Let's set that to active.
Autopilot disengaged.
And then
Autopilot
go
engaged.
start this quest. And that way we can start our campaign against the Holy Order of the Pontifex. All right, while we're doing that, let's check in on our other... wonder if they can grab some of these medical supplies. Trade with medical supplies. How many can you carry? 618. $40,000, not so bad. It's about half of what we need. But he wasn't actually doing anything anyway, so...
Entering system. Yanamus Zura.
What do I have the Odachi doing? Doing some trading. Alright. With the Holy Order... Oh. We're doing... No, that's for with Pyramid, so great. Give those folks a boost. And this one is in here collecting inventory for us. Great.
Entering system. Right promise.
We've been up to Getsufune, but really only grabbed the Odachi. Alright, so...
Entering system.
let's see
Trinity
how close we
Sanctum.
are. Okay. Next system.
Entering system. Unholy retribution.
Alright. We go here, and this,
I need your help. This is a life and death situation, and also a possible diplomatic crisis. My protege, a young split by the name of Cal Taket, got a little overexcited by the opening of the gate. She borrowed a rather nice racing ship and went off exploring the systems. According to her last message, she's stuck in a Teladi minefield.
a minefield.
They do not want her to die. But if the Teladi's first experience of the Quetanauts is that we go around blowing things up, that could put us in a difficult diplomatic position. If
Okay.
you could rescue Cal discreetly, that would be a huge service to our people.
I guess we'll rescue them as discreetly as a large ship will allow. Alright, so
Autopilot disengaged.
pulling into the station.
Major snail farm. Docking granted.
We'll go dock, meet with this representative, start the Godrealm, kind of side quests for all of the different things that you can do to help support the campaign against the Holy Order of the Pontifex. And then we'll go from there. It is nice that you kind of just have to get close. Get up.
Sir.
The war room.
responsibility is to coordinate our forces in our campaign against the heretics of the so-called Holy
Sir,
Order.
he can't be in
All
here.
with such
He'll see the big board.
been encouraged to join our cause. Your being here means that you have
Let me know if you know what that is from.
of the Pyramid Empire. There will always be a place for this schism.
Definitely share the ideals.
Humiliated us beyond measure. Our once proud, our foe, our fellow Pyramid. So any victory will
Yep.
not be easy. As such, we require you undergo a trial.
A trial?
Let's begin. Do you
Okay.
have questions?
What can I do?
Grant you the choice of tasks, from combat deployments to construction work. What is available will depend on the current situation in the area.
Okay.
You will be paid as you complete your allocated tasks, and should we see fit, you will be further awarded. It is rare for one such as yourself to be interested in Pyramid matters. I will indulge you. It is a rather deplorable situation. During the time of the deactivated
give me a little
periods,
slack. I'm
many
man out of time here.
found themselves cut off from our home systems. Without the Pontifex Maximus to guide them, a number of factions took the action to hatch a replacement. It was a desperate act, but somewhat understandable. However, on reconnecting with us, several factions refused to submit to the true Pontifex, leading us to strike them down. And now, only the heretics of the Holy Order remain. Even when shunned by many, they still find a means to wage a war against us. Should they concede and put their capabilities to use in the Empire, we would find ourselves unmatched. Shall we begin?
Yeah, let's do this.
Excellent. You will now find tasks related to our conflict with the Order in your mission interface.
All right. Let's go get some medical supplies. See if there's anywhere else that is selling medical supplies besides. Yeah, right here. All right, so select Trinity. Go get some of those medical supplies. We only need probably 600 or so. Call it 650. Get a little bit of a discount. All right. So Trinity will go and grab that for us.
We have new orders. Navigation.
Let's see what some of these missions are. Gather intel.
Fly to the following position. Affirmative.
That's probably something we can accept. Ooh, they graze out all the other missions when you do that. So, all right, that's the easy one. We'll do that when we come back. Ship. We're gonna accept basically all of the Pyramid missions that we can, because we want to get our rep up with them really as quickly as we can. I'm just gonna abort missions for the Holy Order of the Pyramid, since that is not something we're not really looking to build rep with them. We're probably going to be actively going to war. Abort mission, don't ask, confirm. Abort mission.
Entering system. IS mists.
Port mission. All right, and the Argon might help us out in our fight, so we'll look to build rep with them as well. What is that doing? All right, we're going to dock there. Where's our other... Yeah, 618. So we'll send him here. So I'll send the Callisto there so it can deliver the medical supplies. We should see how our research is coming. It needs some money. Accept. Give him a little bit of cash. Maybe give him a little extra. I'll come back asking for more later. All right.
The
There you
ship
go.
will be undocking soon.
Being able to teleport will be pretty handy. That's a very useful skill. We'll probably want to get to range 1 at least. This one is really, really, really handy. And then all of the module hacks are actually really great as well. That's how we can save a ton of money by hacking modules instead of paying for them. Now that I think about it, we just shouldn't get to like shoot on sight with the Holy Order of the Pontifex. So we can still operate in their space if we need to. All right, so there we are. What did we dock at the other place for? Is there like a history of commands? Nope. That's interesting. Oh. Look at all those mods. Holy smokes. Hyperion has has some serious mods on it. Extra damage, extra damage, extra damage, extra cooling.
Entering system. Unholy retribution.
A little lighter, less drag. That must be why it handles so well. I will be interested to see if there's ever a mission to get the second Hyperion, or maybe eventually Would you be able to buy the Hyperion? Large. Yeah, you can buy it now. How much does just the minimum Hyperion cost? Minimum preset is 5. Well equipped is 20. And they don't even have enough resources to make it, so we're going to have to get some resources going to help get the fight supported, so they can build ships, so that we can buy those ships, and they can use those ships against Hop. We'll just call it Hop. And I have some pretty large
Entering system.
ships.
Trinity Sanctum.
All right, initiate trade. Are we about to get shot at by? Hopefully they weren't talking to us. Or refusing to comply. So not a lot going on right now, because we're just waiting for other things to happen while we're aboard Trinity. You gotta go get some medical supplies, deliver those supplies, and then I think there's a couple other things. We should have...
Prepare to dock. Confirmed. Bring the ship down slowly.
We should have this go deposit its stuff. Deposit inventory. And then come and dock on our thing. So we're going to have it deposit inventory. It'll just hang out there. And after that, I want you to dock on Trinity.
The ship will be undocking soon.
Dock and wait. Because we're going to need probably that small scout ship to help rescue the person for the Quetanauts. I don't think we'll be able to do that mission effectively with Trinity, but we can try. All right, looks like we are taking off. Let's try to rescue the split. I'm going to take on over their ship here. Just so we can maybe go, I don't know if a little bit faster, but have a little bit more control. It does take a while to spin up to go to travel drive. As we saw, it can, once it gets going, it's pretty quick. All right. Got the jump gate here. Go find the
Entering
split.
system. Bright promise.
Honestly, this thing feels more maneuverable at travel speed than I remember the experimental shuttle being. Okay, guy up front just switched chairs. Not sure what that's about. All right.
Entering system. Yanamus Zura.
Looks like he's 300 kilometers ahead of us. I wonder how much distance you need to slow this thing down. We'll find out. Figure maybe 20 kilometers we start slowing down. Nope. Also, let's set up a battery so it's just a single shot. So I imagine this will be kind of challenging if we're trying to shoot six at a time. So we're gonna save here. I always try to save before I do something potentially stupid or crazy. Just to avoid losing a bunch of time. I think this qualifies with, hey, we're gonna go and... Where are these mines? Can we scan for them? Just kind of curious. Are these like too small for our little gun to try and take out? I'm a little concerned if we get much closer, we're going to end up activating the mines. Why not?
Dart.
The dart is 2 kilometers away, and if he's in the middle of the field... So, I'm going to guess that there's something that's preventing this large ship from being able to effectively interact with the mines. And not get too close. And now let's keep track of where Sentinel is. Oh, it's a ways out there. So it'll be a minute before... Can we have the Odachi come and hang out with us? The Odachi's in the same system, so stop what you're doing. And fly and wait. Don't come that direction. We have a police coming right at us. What's in our inventory? Worry about us, officer.
terribly sorry to disrupt your magnificent focus.
Is he gonna come and try and scan us? Yes.
Please hold. We'll be scanning your inventory.
Everything's fine here, officer.
We've detected contraband.
Uh-huh. Alright, off we go. We are gonna get out of here. Where's the Adachi? Adachi, meet us there. Dock and wait. Complete all.
The scan is finished.
Dock and
May
wait.
continue.
Did they take our stuff? Please tell me they didn't take our stuff. Nope.
Entering system. Mitsuno's remembrance.
These fine folks don't care if I'm carrying AGI processors, right?
Renewable energy production array.
We're just going to be reversing the order of what we were doing there.
Docking granted.
All right. So we're going to dock. We're going to give them or barter some items. And then, as I recall, we get a ton of good stuff. We also get to keep that dart once we rescue that person. And the dart, I've used that as a decent drop collector. It's pretty fast. All right, let's get up. Go talk to our friend. It's an interesting question. How do we actually barter? I kind of forget. Shift M. Where's the barter one? There we go. Set to active. Collect 22,000 energy cells. All right. Yep. Then put them also into the Callisto so that we can go and sell off some of these energy cells. 22,000 energy cells is a lot. Tempted just to put them into our player headquarters, but it's on the other side of the galaxy. All right, so we still have to do at least another run. 22,000 is a lot of energy cells. So the Adachi is coming in. So is the Sentinel. So I'm thinking what I'm doing is hopping on the Adachi, shooting the stuff, sending these other things back to player headquarters, drop off these energy cells, come back, pick up another round, and then we can continue the mission. Let the Adachi dock. All right. Go to the Adachi. Send Trinity. Why don't you go and transfer your wares. Talking's not possible for the ship. Okay. Well, we need to build. Plan build. Do we have a pier? Oh yeah, we do. All right, where's the dock? There it is. All right, so take this, turn it, and then stick it there. Nope. And that's what we want. We want it kind of on the end there. Why isn't it sticking? Oh gosh. Okay. Close menu. I think everybody that just docked got loaded up with energy cells, including the Theseus. Alright, so let's go and sell these energy cells off. I'm the only one buying energy cells at the moment. Okay then. So, I mean, we could just drop them, right? That's not altogether an awful idea. How much are... Oh. I'm going to do that with Trinity, because Trinity is... I just can't... There's no pier, I can't dock. We're just going to take all of these and drop them. And then send so transfer wares. Send that back and transfer wares. And then we're not sending the Adachi back. Trinity is going to get a whole new set of them. What we really need is to be able to build that pier. It was unclear to me why we couldn't. Let's try this. And build. I'll create a docking module. Just anywhere is fine, I guess. We're just gonna have a docking module like way off the station, but that's okay. Alright, confirm that. $2 million. Alright. I might as well start. We don't have the credits to get a builder. So this is what you do when you try this entirely too early in the game. You're kind of stuck. You're just going to waste 22,000 energy cells. Alright, I mean, that'll allow us to build stuff, I guess, off the pier. And, leave plenty of room for building other stuff. I'm going to go to... We're just gonna remove that. Give us back all of our cash. All right. It's unfortunate there's nowhere to actually sell the modules. I'm going to flip over to the Adachi, at least rescue the split, and then go from there.
Odachi.
Can I help?
Alright, I hope I don't encounter the issue where I couldn't get off of the Adachi before, now that I think about it. That was a really annoying bug. So, go over here, go back to this mission, set to active. Alright, let's go rescue the split and hopefully not get interdicted by the police this time.
Dart.
I'm going to stay a little offset just so I don't run into a minefield here. Because apparently I'm just pretty good at overshooting my target. No, let's not run into the minefield.
Dart.
Maybe I'd had to do something else.
Greetings. You must be friendly stranger Gantelios told Split about.
Yes, I am.
Caltacat here. Split in dangerous place.
I can see
if
that.
If Quetanauts had diplomatic relations with Talati, Split could just call them. But if we do that now, Split look like spy. Can you help Split? Maybe Split can escape if Stranger removes mines.
Assistant, forgive me for interjecting. There is a senior Ministry of Finance official based not far from your current position. His name is Gogo Aeolus Yahantis Yoyunis too. I should warn you, he has a rather grumpy reputation. But perhaps he might be able to resolve this predicament.
I mean, can't we resolve the predicament?
Phoenix, E.
I'm not sure I want to get the cops involved.
Dart.
Okay, maybe I'm supposed to get the cops involved. Go talk to this.
Autopilot engaged.
I don't remember this being the way that I did it before, but yeah, let's save in case things go horribly, horribly wrong here. Are they, they're shooting ahead of us. Who's shooting?
Autopilot disengaged.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission ready.
I can't dock on a destroyer with the Adachi. So I'm gonna have to get out. And hope I can move when I get up. Oh gosh. I cannot. I cannot move. Huh. That's one way to do it.
Odachi.
Shift D. Let me.
Phoenix, E.
Alright. I am supposed to be. Is that ship?
Docking granted.
Okay, I guess we are. Why is it rotating like that? Okay, this should be interesting. Cool ship, bro.
I am Gogoyolos Yahandis Yoyunis II, and my time is valuable. What is your requirement, traveler? You say there is a split trapped in a Ministry of Finance restricted zone? Very disturbing. A new group of bandits after our profits, no doubt. I do not have time for this. I have an important meeting to attend. If you and your split bandit friend are not gone by the time I emerge, you may find yourselves facing a Talati battle fleet.
Friendly dude. Alright. Let's go back to the Adachi. Let's try and find this sucker. Back around the other side of the ship. I'd have it try and come pick me up, but I'm not sure that's super beneficial.
Odachi.
5 kilometers? Okay. Yeah. Why don't you come pick me up? Where are you going? I'm stuck with the destroyer.
Awaiting orders.
want to get out of here. Am I still being dragged by that sucker? Nope. Good. All right. So, get back on the Adachi, go blow up some mines, rescue our friend here. We figured out how to get past the bug, which is just hit Shift D, and it puts you back at the back of the ship. So, cool.
Docking granted.
That means I feel a little more comfortable using the Adachi now. As kind of a main ship to jet around in. Alright.
Odachi.
Sit down. Set to active. Go find our split friend. Where are they at?
Autopilot engaged. Autopilot disengaged.
All right. 100 kilometers away. We'll stop. Again, we'll stay off to the right just a tad, so we don't fly into the mines, activate them, and blow everyone up. The Adachi does not have like laser cannon kind of things, so I think that feels like their splash range for their weapons is a little bigger than, you know, pulse lasers or whatever they're called. I just don't want to accidentally, you know, hit our friend. Also, it'd be nice if I could hit the mine. Cool. 3 for 1. We got a 2 for 1. Nope. All right. You're free.
Stranger. Split travel back to Gentelios now. Split thinks there will be kind but stern lecture.
Okay. Glad we could set our friend free there. Let's see if there's anywhere we can actually drop off these energy cells. Kind of hard to believe that nobody's buying energy cells in the... We're the only ones. We're paying a pretty high price for those energy cells. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back, drop off all of our stuff. Drop off the energy cells. And that's probably where we end this episode. In fact, I may just end it here because just watching me travel is probably not super exciting. Not that any of this is super exciting, but I do appreciate you watching. I hope you've been enjoying these as we've done our series. I also want to apologize. The last episode, I hadn't quite figured out OBS Studio, and it was my first time using that to do the game capture, and only captured the top left of the screen. I'm still publishing it, but it's still it's not the quality I would actually prefer it to be, but I can't go back and re-record all the footage. I lost the save to even try and do that. So, but here we are on our new. We have a new microphone. Got OBS Studio going. I think it's working now, and so I appreciate everybody watching. If you made it to this part of the video, thank you so much. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Until next time, be good, do good. Bye.